B-Baby 101. Welcome back to my channel. And you already know what today is. It's B-Day. Sundays. Chill. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Today I thought I'd do something a bit different and have girl chat with you and talk about some things that have been on my mind. Okay. I wasn't very fortunate enough to grow up with a mother in the house, so it was a lot of the times I just had to kind of learn things as I went. I mean, I had aunts and I had a great aunt, but a great grandmother, but I didn't have like a strong female presence in my life that, you know, taught me things that I needed to know about feminine hygiene and all of that other stuff. So I kind of just had to learn as I, you know, went. So for the girls that are in that same position and you just don't know, let's just, you know, sit down, get you a little snacky snack, and we're going to get to the realness and how, if you guys have questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I am interactive. I will answer if you have. If you have suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments below as well. Okay, so let's get to it. First things first, for years I was shaving, okay? I was shaving, okay? And I decided, you know, one day last year that I was just going to get a wax. You know, like they last for weeks, and you know, ain't nobody got time for like razor bumps, you know, because, you know, I'm trying to look like a Hershey's Kiss, okay? Not a Crunch Bar, okay? I decided to go get a wax, and they didn't tell me that it was gonna be that damn painful. Just, you know, suspected that because they're literally like, it feels like they're ripping your uterus, sis, friend. They're ripping your uterus out. That's what it feels like, friend. And it's on the paper, it's on the wax. They're ripping your uterus out. Be advised. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you decide to get a wax, just know, I'm gonna just tell you the reason why I did it. Because, you know, first of all, hair holds a smell, so that's why I was shaving. I was shaving for years, you know, get done, get bright, get tired. I didn't want to, you know, have no hair. I didn't want no landing strip. I didn't want nothing down there, okay? So let's just get that out the way. I was shaving for years, right? Then I got tired of having razor bumps, and I was just like, well, you know, I didn't really have a lot of ingrowns, so I was just like, I think that I should try waxing. And I went one day because I went to the European Wax Center. I have a great wax specialist, and I like to say this: you can piss off anybody you want in this world, but I don't think, sis, you won't piss off your wax specialist, okay? I mean, or like this. You feel me? Because she ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere, okay? Okay. The experience with the European Wax Center was actually great every time I go. And it's just like, every time, I really hate that part about being a female. Like, I really do. Like, I go and I just sit there and I'm like, why do I even want this? But then I remembered that this lasts for a while, and like my hair grows back pretty, like it's not as like when you get it done a lot, it doesn't grow back as thick, and it doesn't grow back as, you know, as much as, you know, the first time you get it. So the first time you get it, let's establish something. It's going to hurt because you don't know how it's supposed to feel, but I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt, okay? As you get used, you're probably just gonna get used to the pain. Because I mean, I think the second time I got it waxed, I was just like, oh god damn, that hurt more than the first time. So the reason why I did it, I did not want, you know, to have razor bumps. But what I did know, what they didn't tell me, was that you have to exfoliate down there, just like you would your face, because you get like a ton of ingrowns. Like, and I didn't really have like a ton of ingrowns, just had razor bumps. And you know, I just couldn't believe it. It was like none other. It was pure demonic. Like, I was like, where the hell did all these razor bumps, where did all these ingrowns come from? And why are they attacking me in my life? I'm already going through enough. You gonna come in and ruin everything. Okay. I talked to my wax specialist, and she was just basically telling me you need to exfoliate. So I bought some wipes that has witch hazel in them, and there's actually some creams that they sell that at first I was like, that's just a gimmick, you don't really need it. And then when them ingrowns came into town, I was running to the European Wax Center like, give me what you got. I need it. I need it now. Talk about the pros. The pros is that you don't have to get it done very often. I think 4 weeks, so about a month. And you don't have to wax. Now, I was never a hairy type of person, you know, so I don't have hair on my legs, and I haven't shaved my legs in like 10 years. And I kid you not, I know that sounds disgusting. I kid you not, I don't have any hair on my legs at all. It just doesn't grow. And I told my best friend would tell you the same thing. My sister would tell you the same thing. We're the same people. So I just want to get that out there. I am not lying. I do not have hair on my legs. So I don't really wax there or shave, but I do shave under my arms because I was like, well, let me just test out the bikini. I get the full Brazilian done because, and you know what? I didn't even know what the full Brazilian entailed until they told me to put my feet in the air. And then I was like, okay. And then they got my foot. Oh, I was like, I just didn't expect it. But I was baby smooth when we were done, okay? I mean, they got a little mirror you can look at yourself and be like, girl, this is what you went through that for. This is why you do what you do, okay? It just makes you feel all, clean. And it makes you feel clean. That's why I was doing it. So, long story short, if you are looking to, get that area down there, looking nice and all those things, make sure that you check it out. And I think the first time you do it, they give you like 50% off. So instead of paying $50, I paid $25 for a full Brazilian wax. And I'd say that definitely helps with feminine hygiene, okay? Keeping it all trimmed and nice and together, and however you do it, just make sure you do something, okay? Because like I said, hair holds smell, and that brings me to my next topic. Everyone has a scent, okay? And to you it might just be like, what? Why is it like this? Everyone has a scent. It's your scent. It's your signature scent, okay? And so it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with you. Everyone has a scent, so don't freak out. I recommend, I bathe once. I shower once a day, and when I'm on my cycle, I shower twice because I need to be sure, okay? And sometimes, I shower twice. I make sure that when I'm on my period, I shower twice, okay? It makes me feel better. It makes me feel cleaner, okay? So make sure that you are bathing, because but be sure that when you're using soaps, you're not using any scented things down there, because that can throw off your pH balance, and that can create a scent that isn't pleasant. So make sure, because the vagina itself is a self-cleaning oven. You don't really need to put anything in it to clean it. It's going to clean itself. Just make sure that you wash your ground. You just don't want to shoot nothing up there, okay? And that brings me to another thing. Douching. I do not douche because that strips away all bacteria, even the good bacteria that helps clean your vagina. So the doctors and my doctor, they don't recommend douching because it can strip away things, making you more vulnerable to having urinary tract infections and all kinds of stuff that is unpleasant and doesn't feel so clean. Okay. Alright, so next thing, exfoliating. It's just like exfoliating for your face, but I got mine from European Wax Center, but there is actually something that you can do at your home. Thumbs up this video if you want the recipe for DIY exfoliating cream for your vagina, and give yourself a vajacial, okay? I am all about the vajacials, okay? Your face really great, you treat your other really great. because it makes it seem like you know, it makes you feel good. And not only that, you're taking care of yourself, honey. You're taking care of yourself, which we want, okay? Because sometimes, you know, you got visitors, you know. Now, a lot of people are on this wave where they're not really using tampons anymore or pads. For me, when I'm on my period, like, you know, your heaviest days, for me, like a pad wouldn't, a sanitary napkin, it just would not work for me, because I got to be sure that there's no leakage, there is no nothing, okay? And sometimes, you know, you slip up and sneeze or something, and I use tampons, but there's some companies out there that are creating more tampons that are all natural, because most of the tampons, the bigger tampon companies have chemicals in theirs. So I was watching a few videos a while ago, and I ran across the Diva Cup. I don't have the guts to try this cup. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I don't have the guts to try it because I'm scared. Where is it going, sis? Like, what you mean it's not gonna be no leakage? What you mean I can keep this in? I need to be absolutely 100% positive that it ain't going nowhere, sis. Okay. So, but you have companies, if you don't want to make that transition, that have the all natural products. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because the chemicals sometimes can throw off your pH balance as well. You really just have to be very careful what you're putting in there and making sure that you are, you know, washing. And one of the soaps that I use is Summer's Eve. It's supposed to be really gentle, but you know, if you want to use an unscented soap, you can. But you know, I suggest treating your vagina like you're gonna treat your face. Make sure that you are cleansing, make sure you're exfoliating, and you don't have to put no oils or anything down there. Just don't put any lotions, because that can cause yeast infections. Don't touch it. Clean it and don't touch it, okay? You should be fine. Those are my tips. I'm really not even sure if they were 10 tips or not, but those are my tips for a healthy vagina and great hygiene, okay? If you guys want me to do a tutorial on the exfoliating cleanse you can do for yourself at home, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below, and I'll make sure that I get that video out to you guys next week. Also, if you guys have any questions, or if you like to collab and you want to collab with me, I am open to collabing, so let me know. Just hit me down below in the comments and your girl will respond in a timely fashion, and I promise. So I am really proud of myself. Yeah, I'm proud of myself because I am actually sticking to what I said I was going to do. I'm going to have more time to do it. So hopefully you guys rock with me a little bit longer and we get this ball rolling and have fun. I am excited for what's coming. My lookbook is coming too. I promise this isn't the dress from Fashion Nova, but I promise my lookbook is coming. I really wanted to lose about 10 to 15 more pounds before I was comfortable enough to do it. So I'm going to push myself to the limit to make sure that I hit that goal, because I believe it's going to be in July or June, or toward the end of June, that I'm going to be doing my lookbook, ready or not. So you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Sunday. Chill, relax, eat some cake for me, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video.